Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you had a pleasant day yesterday, but we need to talk about Bitcoin and a potential big move here in the next 24 hours, potentially even tonight. And we're also going to talk about some altcoin setups because there are some altcoins that are going absolutely insane right now. And if you want to make money here a little bit on the holidays, then make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and also activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these really important updates, even if there are holidays. So let me start off here with, we have here the CME chart. And for now, the Bitcoin price is trading at $43,200 actually. I can see it here on my other screen, which will give us a $600 gap, which is a quite big one if the price of Bitcoin stays where it is for now. CME tomorrow, as it stands, then this is quite a big gap, and I think this will be really quickly filled. Hence, price will be coming in here, fill this, and I think we will go straight up to fill the gap above us. Because remember, it is not fully filled, the gap that we have up here from 2 weeks ago. I believe that this little rest here still needs to be filled. So we have 2 gaps to be filled in the next 24 hours if we are opening at the price where we are standing right now. Then here on this 1 hourly chart, so we see this symmetrical triangle has not played out to the bullish side as it normally tilts to. It rather broke to the downside and hit the bearish target. But we also saw bulls stepping quickly in, buying Bitcoin back up, and now we are coming back up into a resistance that was priorly support of 43,277 to 43,385. Here, I wanted to show you guys something what I have found. Maybe I was wrong here, and it was never a symmetrical triangle. Maybe it always was a broadening falling wedge. It is possible. So let me just switch this to a 4 hourly chart to get a better. Yeah, technically, that's definitely possible that this here is a broadening wedge, because on a 4 hourly chart you can see that we have only wicks going under this downward sloping support line and no closed candle. Only if I go to a 1 hourly chart. So on the higher time frame, I don't have any candle bodies closed under this downward sloping support line. So there is a chance that this here is a falling broadening wedge, and at some point it will break to the upside. But here I would be careful. First, I want to see that area to be flipped again into support. The price comes above this, and then we can talk about a potential break here to the upside with, again, the target of the golden ratio here at $44,000 approximately, and the flip of that will open again the doors to go to $45,000, $46,000, $48,000 over the next coming days. And here the weekend trap. So it's Monday. I'm not really surprised that some people were just ignoring the weekend basically. Normally we see something like this playing out only when the market reopens. And basically everybody that was holding short here over the weekend got now rewarded with breaking out of the weekend trap range that we had here. So we broke a little bit lower. I still believe that this false move that we got will lead to a move by tomorrow to the upside. If not, if we would continue to move lower here, then I also going to show you some targets for that for Bitcoin. But for now, I still believe tomorrow when the traditional markets are opening, that we're going to see here continuation to the upside. Here is something that is actually concerning me on the 4 hourly chart for Bitcoin. And that is that we have here lost the bottom of the EMA ribbon and are testing now to stay within the ribbon. So here you see we're holding on to the last string, the last 2 strings of the EMA ribbon. Here I definitely want to see today a reclaim at least of the middle of the EMA ribbon, around $43,350. If we are not getting that it could get ugly for Bitcoin. If we're losing here the uptrend on the 4-hourly chart based on the EMA ribbon, it could potentially open the doors for a lower move to like 42,500, even a little bit lower to like $42,000 approximately, to like 41,800. My drawing skills. So something like this, if we're not flipping the EMA ribbon back again. But on the other hand, if you would come down here, this will be a really, really nice long opportunity before the ETF approval. So I might open a quite bigger sized position all the way down here. Based on the EMA ribbon, we definitely got here for now supported from this volume area of $42,900. But if we're losing that, then here this cluster might give us again a little bit support. 42,300, 42,160, and then here line in the sand is here around $41,960. So if we lose that, then we might lose the whole structure that we have right now, and then I have potentially to flip bearish in the short term. So, but as long as we are above that level before the ETF approval, I still believe that we will see higher prices. Here was something else that I wanted to point out. No, actually not. So here, really quick, what I wanted to show you is the liquidity that was up here for short liquidations has shrunk a little bit over the last 24 hours. So, and what does that mean? That means that when we got the move down here, that a lot of these short positions up here, because they were over leveraged in my opinion, have taken profit all the way down here. Hence why here this is not as bright as it was before, like this bright yellow. That is the reason for that. So, and we have taken out here this long liquidity, and you see here's now not as much as liquidity stacked up anymore than to the upside. So here, the brighter it gets, the more liquidity is there. So here to the upside is now more liquidity for the time being, which tells me that we should go to the upside. I can be wrong. Don't get, you have to understand, I can be wrong here. But technically, everything is pointing to that we should go up from here. If I'm wrong, then again, $42,000 is my level to watch. If we lose it, that's where I'm going to flip bearish with a daily close under $42,000. Here on the 12-hourly chart, we are now under the rising wedge trading for now. But like I said, the market structure is still there. So it has not changed. We have created a new higher low here. And again, if we are breaking here $40,000 on the higher time frames, these are the levels where I get concerned for losing the structure and rolling over into a downtrend. So, but for now, I don't see that. But yeah, Bitcoin has potentially, well, here's what I believe. I believe this here might be a fake out that will last until tomorrow, until the market is reopening. And then we actually get that move here above $44,275 and will continue to go higher. If I'm wrong, I will be wrong, but for the time being, that's what I believe is going to happen. On the weekly chart, however, I like that this weekly candle starts out in green. And this is also one of the other reasons why I believe that we will continue higher. And we are, of course, still within that resistance area, all the way up to $43,574 approximately. But when the markets are opening tomorrow, I can imagine that we're going to see that pop here over that resistance with the continuation into 48 up to $50,000. And guys, if you want to trade with me together, especially the altcoin trades that are going to give you in a moment, then sign up on BYBIT. You still get $30,000 absolutely for free if you sign up. And if your country is eligible for it, you also can get here a nice BYBIT debit card. It comes here in this nice envelope. You can see that it was here glued inside. So I was spending yesterday a lot of money with that card. Actually, I bought here this new iPhone 15 Pro with it. Yeah, so really nice phone, and the card is working amazingly. I had to reset twice my PIN because I did not know that I need first to use the card at the ATM before I can do some damage with it when it comes to these bigger amounts where it was asking for a PIN. So amazing card. You get this on BYBIT plus the $30,000 bonus with my specific link here. Only with that you will be able to get it. What I'm gonna do is after the holidays, I will talk to BYBIT to get you the card in some countries where you normally cannot get them. So it has nothing to do with AML, it has nothing to do with some other regulations. It is sometimes purely KYC, for KYC reasons in that country, that you cannot get them. I try to get some whitelist spots for you guys, but you have to be eligible for this to sign up with my link, and I will then randomly choose some people that have signed up from today onwards. If I can make that deal with BYBIT, wait for a confirmation for tomorrow. If I can make that deal, I'm gonna reach out to them and ask if that's possible, if I can get like 10, 20 white lists for you guys that you can get the card. But if you want to get ahead of the game, then sign up already today. I will take in consideration everybody that signs up from today onwards, and gonna talk then tomorrow to BYBIT about this. And if you cannot use BYBIT and you also don't want to do KYC, and not use a VPN, then go to CoinW. It's an amazing exchange. I like the platform. I'm trading there also, and you get a free $5 bonus just for signing up there. And if you want to copy trade me, I'm gonna open a trade here, potentially live right now with you guys on FAIRDESK. If you want to copy trade me and get the highest bonus in the industry, $120,000, then sign up with that specific link here. All these links are in the pinned comment below and in the description below. And if you don't have a Christmas present for today or tomorrow, and you want to do somebody really a solid, then why not gift them my educational program at AMCrypto.us and basically gift them the possibility to get taught how to trade in these markets. So that is something that you can also do, of course. Yeah, like I said, all links in the pinned comment in the description below. And now let's have a look here at Ethereum. Ethereum is still following here, in my opinion, the Elliott wave count. Nothing has changed there. I don't want to be too long on this chart here, because this one is the more interesting one here on this 4-hourly chart. So Ethereum is potentially forming here a falling wedge. I believe that we could get another touch here at $2,253. The stochastic RSI is pointing to the upside, which tells me that we should see continuation. And also that once we are flipping here $2,280 on the daily chart, for let's say how more candles would I like to see there? I would like to see there today's candle closing above that and the next one continuing to the upside. If we are getting this, then I believe that we're gonna go to $2,354, $2,357, and if we can flip that level, then of course we will continue to push higher to potentially $2,600, $2,800. The total market cap is going absolutely insane right now, also with the new weekly candle. So we are right now literally scratching on the top of the altcoin season resistance to get actually in a proper altcoin season. We are scratching on it. And we see that with some coins across the board already popping here left, right, and center right now. And luckily, I caught some of them personally on some positions. Let me actually show it to you. How is this looking here right now? So here, just an example. Here, LDO. It's not focusing really nicely. There we go. Here, LDO and Comp are two of them that I caught. And I have also here on BYBIT positions open. Oh, that looks also good. So here also on BYBIT, you see everything in green. Also LDO, OMG, and Unfi, what I caught here, over $10,000 in profit only on BYBIT. So and then on here on Binance, I am above $8,000 in profit. So $20,000 profit over Christmas is a nice Christmas gift. And I actually closed some positions already, and I have still other trades running on some other accounts, on some sub accounts. So the total market cap is right now here at $1.621 trillion. I also believe that if we can close this weekly candle above $1.64 trillion, that we're going to see a massive candle here to the upside into 1.8, potentially even $2 trillion in the next week. So now let's find together one or two altcoins that we can trade together. And I'm going to show you that I'm going to take these trades live with you on my phone. So let's have a look here. I don't want to trade with you guys DYDX because I have DYDX already running. Or potentially I want to trade with you guys DYDX. And let me explain you why. Because we have here a potential cup and handle pattern. So here I actually going to set an alarm. You can do the same. DYDX breakout. To get notified when we're breaking out of that cup and handle pattern. So I want to see a break of like 3.16, 17 to be sure that we are breaking out of the cup and handle pattern. If we're getting this, then I'm gonna enter. So it's basically 3% to the upside before I would enter on another account. Here DYDX. Here RNDR, one trade setup that I should also give you a target if we enter this already, right? So if we're entering this cup and handle pattern, then the target for it would be $3.44, which makes also sense. There's a lot of resistance up here. You see that with all these wicks, if I just hold it here. So there are so many wicks here along the line. So there is definitely some resistance. It makes sense to take some profit there. And when it comes to a stop loss here, $2.86 would be my stop loss. I would here only use like 5x leverage to make sure that I would not get liquidated. Because if I enter here and I go all the way down here, you see that is 45% of a stop loss against, yeah, okay, so even less, no, I have to put my stop loss higher than in that case. So I would put maybe my stop loss around the price where we are at right now. So there's 20% of a stop loss against a 45% move to the upside on 5x leverage. It's a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. It's still fine for me. Sometimes I take these kind of trades, but only with small amounts. Then RNDR, I gave that trade on my private Discord here in these green zones. So I'm in this trade right now already. I'm slightly in profit because I entered here at $4.52, but it would be not too late to enter this right now because we are here bull flagging, and I'm sure that this is more or less in alignment with my technical, with my target that I have here already. Yeah, it's getting close. So $5.35 would be the bull flag target. I have a target here at resistance at $5.47. I believe if we get here to the bull flag target, it will also hit $5.47, and that's where I'm getting out. If you want to trade here the bull flag, that alone is a 16% move with a 4% stop loss. Again, 5x, 90% against 20% of a stop loss worth taking here. But I want to have a trade that we can do live here together right now. So I'm gonna look at that. So here, all these trades, I'm already in it. I would be actually interested in FDM, ZRX, FET, just a feeling that they actually might pop hard soon. Yeah, FDM, if it comes back to 52 cents. Oh no, this looks not so nice anymore here. Fetch looks promising. Fetch looks definitely promising because the indicators are all bullish right now here across all time frames. Here on the 4-hourly, not so much yet, but here, if I would open a position now, maybe I have to wait until tomorrow to be here in profit, but maximum tomorrow. And here on the daily, it could still go sideways for another 2 days before we reset the indicators, but price action is telling me if we break 75, yeah, let's say 76 cents, that we continue to rampage here into higher prices. The lower time frames telling me that we don't want to go under 70 cents, so it's like 2 cents of a spread right now between the stop loss and where the price is, which would be potentially worth taking a trade here right now. Let me see what else. I said ZRX is already running here. Oh, that might be actually looking better here on a 4-hourly chart. Oh yeah, ZRX. So I'm gonna set here an entry level for you guys, depending on when you're gonna see that video. I give you 2 entry levels, just in case. So So here, these two white lines, 36 and 36.84 is the range that you can enter. I will enter this right now. So guys, I'm doing this here all live right now. And I'm gonna enter here. Oh, I cannot enter with more. Can we do a small position for now? Maybe I build it bigger. So I do basically the maximum that I can do right now. So, and here we go. So I just want to show it to you guys. There we go. There's my ZX position. Slightly in a minus, like 1% almost. 3%, no, $3. So here's the position. As I said, I open it live here with you guys. Again, wait between these two lines. As soon as either one hits, that's where you want to enter. And I will take profit at 44 cents, 44.3 cents here. That is a 20%, almost 21% move to the upside. And my stop loss will be this low here. If 35 cents gets broken, that's where I'm gonna exit that position. Guys, that's it already for today's episode. I don't know what's wrong with my voice right now. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope we will make some money here on these trades. So I gave you here multiple setups right now. I'm going to watch Fetch and also FDM, and in my Discord, if I see that one of them is ready to move, I'm gonna post it there. So you want to be also in that Discord. Follow just the instructions under the description and in the pin comment below to join the Discord, and there I'm gonna update you about all these trades. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the time with your family on this Christmas day, and don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll see you then again in the next one.